What is good, YouTube? Stu here with a Supergirl Season 2 video. Yes, I've not made a Supergirl Season 2 video for such a long time because I've gone off the show, but after doing some research, I think a couple of episodes coming up could be better than average. The reason I've stopped reviewing Supergirl currently is I have an issue with the narrative of the program. The program Supergirl is supposed to be about a superhero called Supergirl, but the state of Supergirl at the moment is about what is going to happen with Mon-El and Supergirl, Mon-El and Kara next. Mon-El has had more character development than the actual main star, Melissa Benoist. It's not Melissa Benoist's fault. She's given a storyline and she acts the best of ability. And then there's the Maggie and Alex Sanvers kind of shipper. I don't have an issue with the kind of storyline between them two, but them two have had more character development than the main star of the freaking show. Comment down below, guys, what the hell's going on? It's an issue when the side characters have more development than the actual main star. For me, Kara's had no plot development, no villains, nothing has been consistent on this show all season. So I was really hyped about this Daxam invasion, and then it come and I was like, oh, is that it? But anyway, guys, that's just the reason why I've not been making regular Supergirl videos. So I've come across some pictures of what looks like James Olsen Guardian invasion. Sorry, I just had to say that comment. I mean, it looks like there's going to be a Daxam invasion, but if you look at the character design of the actual costume, it looks like their motivation have been based around the Guardian. Could this mean that the Guardian, James Olsen, is going to get killed or hurt because someone may mistake the Daxam invasion for the Guardian because the costumes are really similar? Is this going to be a good thing? So the Daxam Queen killed her husband because he tried to help their son. I mean, that makes no logic to me. So it looks to me like the Queen of Daxam is going to destroy Earth to get her own way. But is this good for the Supergirl show? I don't really think this storyline is going to be good for the Supergirl show, although this is going to take away from the narrative of Supergirl being a chick flick. I really love season 1 where we had Cat Grant, but it's really gone downhill. So possibly this Daxam just taking over, destroying, whatever you want to call it, could save the show. But what's interesting to me is the president in, I believe it was the last episode, was so hesitant in terms of attacking the Daxam ship. I mean, it's been confirmed that she's a Durlan. I think it is Durlan. Is it Durlan? I think it's Durlan. Is this because she's secretly working with the Daxam, or is she secretly the show's biggest enemy? Why I say that is because throughout the whole episode, she was telling John Jones, do not engage the ship, like she was afraid to bring something to this Earth that we don't need. So it's going to be interesting to see where this president, played by Linda Carter, is going to actually go, as she is confirmed a Durlan. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong, but that's how I pronounce it. I mean, at first I thought she was a white Martian, but after watching the DC TV, he implied it was a Durlan. So credit to him, he does some cool ass videos. Did a cool video about Starfire from Teen Titans, possibly coming to season 3. I'll link the video at the end, as it's a really good video. So I really do have hopes for this storyline that's coming up, which looks like the Daxamite could be attacking. But based on the kind of theory that I have, that there isn't enough Daxam to take over Earth, I think they are going to have to maybe bring the Dominators in, because if you remember, they did say that the Dominators would play a part in the back half of the Supergirl season, and we haven't really seen the Dominators except for that one that bowed to Mon-El, Prince Mon-El, earlier in the season. I think it was during the Kevin Smith episode. I think that was it. I've not really been keeping up with Supergirl. I've not been checking Supergirl knowledge, but it does look like a good episode. I mean, I can only guess that it'd be towards the end, around episode 2021-ish. I mean, what could be interesting would be like Katniss. They think they're the big bad. Could Katniss come in and help? Katniss could help Team Supergirl take out the Daxam. I mean, it would be weird, but it would kind of make more sense of the narrative, and then we would have a overall villain, which would be kind of the Luthers, the Katniss. That would be kind of cool. I mean, I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think. Do you think that we're going to get a Daxam invasion? The pictures do imply that. I mean, this is just purely a theory video. I decided to make it as it does look really interesting to me. We know that the Daxam Queen has kryptonite, or some synthetic kryptonite that she basically owns Supergirl with. So it's going to be quite interesting. I mean, you can't really see, we've not seen any visual kind of moving images. It appears like the staffs that they're carrying are sort of like guns. But either way, it's going to be an interesting kind of end to the season, and I really hope it takes this narrative away from Karamel. I'm not a hater, I don't like the narrative taking over the whole show, and the kind of Sanvers, Alex and Maggie, that is getting more character development than the main star. I mean, how can Melissa as a person not talk to writers saying, hang on a minute, it's my show, why am I not getting the main narrative? If they went back to the season 1 kind of storyline, the season had so much promise, and I really hope this show picks up. So this is just a theory on what I think is going to happen. Potentially the Daxamite are going to invade Earth because she wants her son back. Mon-El said he's staying, so maybe she's going to try and take over Earth because she wants to stay where he is. That would make sense, but I really think this is going to be bad for the Supergirl show. I mean, I am liking it. I mean, for me, so far, I was so hyped for the Daxam coming, and then it was a little bit of a letdown, but I've got some hope in this kind of Daxamite invasion, I suppose we could call it. And are the Durlan going to help, or are the Durlan going to help the Daxamite? Are they working together? Is that why she didn't want... Is that why the president didn't want John Jones to kind of engage the Daxamite? I mean, I'm just bouncing some ideas around, and they wrote some notes. If I've missed anything, or if I'm pronouncing anything wrong, guys, please let me know, as you guys always let me know when I pronounce things wrong. Anyway, guys, I've been Warstu. This has been a theory-based video on Supergirl. If you like this kind of video, please like, subscribe, and comment if you want to. And I will catch you in another video soon, guys. Peace out.